It's a Tuesday afternoon here on Reggae Global Radio. My name is Pat Montague. We're here with you for an hour with music, information, special guests, and fun as we kick things off with Robert Dubwise Brownie and the Dream Racer song. I want to welcome everybody checking in with us on this Tuesday afternoon. All my Facebook friends, if you're an Instagram follower, if you're on my YouTube channel, so great to have you. The Reggae Global Radio listeners, awesome that you're hanging with us on this Tuesday afternoon. Let me say hi to my friend Raul Blaze, Marsha Hannah, Gospel in the Sun. It's so great to have you all with us here on the program on this Tuesday afternoon. We will be checking in with friends in Jamaica to talk about Hurricane Melissa and the number that she's done on the country. So make sure you leave it where you have it on this, your favorite radio station, Reggae Global Radio. It's October 28th. It's National Immigrants Day. It's National Chocolate Day as well. We say happy birthday going out to some friends of mine, Hilary Shaw King, Tycee Coswell, Anne-Marie Patrick. The guy who developed the polio vaccine was born today, Jonas Salk. Jamaican Test cricket umpire Douglas Sang-Hugh, born in Clarendon 94 years ago today. From NYPD Blue, Dennis Franz. Bruce Jenner, the athlete. Annie Potts, the actress. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft. Sheena Spirit, one of our Jamaican artists. Bob Andy, also born today. My good friend Michael Schloss, happy birthday to you. Julia Roberts, born today. Ben Harper, the singer, musician. Terrell Davis, football player. Joaquin Phoenix, the actor, all born on today's date. This is Reggae Global Radio. We have music, we have information, and like I mentioned, we will be talking about Hurricane Melissa in just a few from now, but in the meantime and in between time, we continue the music. Sweetest Love. Touch some buttons on my Instagram thing. I'm seeing some people's faces and all of that. I don't know what all of that means because, I'm not the most technically competent person on the planet. But hey, if you're on my Instagram feed or my TikTok feed and I welcomed you to the broadcast, I don't know what you're going to do, but we're here. And I did mention to you, right, that I had a good friend celebrating a birthday, Mr. Michael Schloss. It's his birthday today. So why don't I just go ahead and play something from Michael on this Tuesday afternoon before we get into our Hurricane Melissa conversation.
Remember the day you up and left. remember the day you walked away. I ran behind you and I begged you to stay. Oh yeah. But you never heard a word. You kept on stepping, never turning your head. Oh girl, I'm doing fine now. Without you, baby, I'm doing fine now. Without you, baby.
Michael Schloss, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, my friend. I also want to say happy birthday to Hillary Shaw King, Ticey Coswell, and Anne-Marie Patrick, all my close friends celebrating birthdays. Let me go to a quick break right now. When we come back, we're going to be talking about Hurricane Melissa and what's been happening in Jamaica. A good friend of mine checking in to kind of update us on all the happenings as you know they have been taking place. So let me do that. It's Reggae Global Radio. It's a Tuesday afternoon. This is the Pat Montague Show.
Hi, it's me, Oliver. Oliver Samuels. I doesn't mean to fuss into your business, but a birdie pinch me and tell me say you're going to Jamaica soon and that you're going to need a car for rent to move round. Listen, don't make the mistake no fisters make. Only rent from Island Car Rentals. Very affordable and reliable. And you pick up same place at the airport when you land in a Kingston Armabia. Now, remember me travel regular, very regular. So me know whole heap about car rental. Visit them website at islandcarrentals.com or call them toll free at 866-978-5335.
Hey family, guess what? Barrel shipping to Jamaica just got so much easier with JP Logistics Solutions. They deliver straight to the port in Kingston from South Florida, fast, easy, and reliable. Take advantage of their special $60 rate to Kingston, Jamaica with guaranteed weekly sailings. Enjoy door-to-door delivery in Jamaica, a flat collection rate from most South Florida locations, and full clearance in Kingston. No hassle, no stress. You can even schedule your pickup time, just 2-day transit. Call 305-885-0558 or 876-483-7263 or email sales@jplsusa.com. That's JP Logistics Solutions, making shipping and logistics.
Storm is over, yeah. Oh, I've got to see the sunshine. I was in a tunnel and couldn't see the light. And whenever I look up, I couldn't see the sky. Sometimes when I'm standing, it seems I got to walk on by. My heart could be crying, yet in the middle of a smile. But then I kinda hear a heart down, 'cause I was lost and I felt the strong.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily all over,
saying the storm is over,
but we're gonna get a report on Hurricane Melissa live and direct out of Jamaica from my good friend Gillian Horton. And in the interest of full disclosure, I must tell you that 40 years ago, Gillian was the reason that I'm here with you today, because I got into the Caribbean Institute of Mass Communication straight out of high school. But when you got there, you had to choose radio, TV, print, audio, visual. And Gillian was the one who said, choose radio. The lecturer is going to be tough, but she's going to be great. That was Alma Makin. And here we are 40 years later. Hello, my friend Gillian. How you doing today?
Hello, Pat. I'm well. I am dry.
Well,
I am sitting and watching the breeze blow the trees and some rain. You might have known that Kingston hasn't really gotten much of a hit as Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth and St. James, Trelawney, St. Anne. I mean, the fact is that there is nowhere in Jamaica that has not been affected.
that is true.
None.
But
Every single parish.
But Jillian, the reason that I have you on the show with me today is that you've been the person that has, from our chat, just kept everybody, focused on the real information, the truth, what's actually happening live on the ground. So give us an overview, Jillian, of everything connected with Hurricane Melissa from your perspective that has happened today.
Okay, well, the first thing is that although I can't really say that we're glad to see the back of Melissa because we haven't really seen that yet, but the eye has gone out. It's gone out above St. Anne. But we're still having winds, we're still having rains. There's a lot of flooding in many areas because we've been having rain since September. So the ground has been saturated. So there's nowhere else for the water to go now. So there's a lot of flooding in many areas. We have 14 parishes. Of the 14 parishes, 8 of them are 9.9% without power, whether caused by the hurricane or whether JPS has turned it off. So approximately 77% of all customers of JPS customers are without electricity. As I said, the parishes of Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, St. James, Trelawney, Hanover, and Manchester severely impacted. Roofs have been blown off, crops destroyed. In St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, we remember that they were badly affected by Hurricane Barry last year, and some of them have still not even recovered from that.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a lot of devastation in those southwestern parishes.
And that was the actual ground zero for Hurricane Melissa, just off of Black River, right?
Same place, exactly. But the fact is that parishes in the east as well, Portland, St. Mary, St. Thomas, St. Anne, even Kingston and St. Andrew, we have been affected. Trees are down, roads are flooded. Electricity is out in some areas, but as I said, not as bad as our family down in the southwest.
Mm-hmm. And it's so coincidental. We were just in Black River a few weeks ago for our annual
exactly
live,
right on the beach,
right, to support the Black River Hospital. And I'm seeing reports that the Black River Hospital was severely affected by Melissa.
Yes, it was. They had to move out patients. I think they moved out 75 patients, and the whole first floor had been closed because it was susceptible to flooding, and roof has been affected. The Savannah Lamar Hospital, the staff quarters has lost its roof. The Falmouth Hospital was affected by a storm surge, as well as Cornwall Regional had some flooding, and Noel Homes was also flooded.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about all of the misinformation that came out, Jillian, during
There's a picture going on of what the Black River Hospital is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Totally false.
Oh my goodness. Are you
The
serious?
Medical Associates Hospital in Kingston is not flooded.
Mm-hmm. That's
an old picture. What else was there? There's one, I think, but this one was clearly AI generated, as were a whole lot of them about sharks being in the water in the road. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Why do you think people come up with this foolishness?
Because they're trying to get hits on their pages. They're trying to build the popularity. But you can't be doing that at the expense of people who are suffering right now. I mean, people in St. Elizabeth were heard of a family who was stranded. They had like young children and it was a problem getting rescued because the area was flooded. The fire department couldn't go in. They can't be doing that, man.
Oh my goodness. I saw that in Mandeville as well, that there were a lot of people who were actually
Yes,
stranded.
the fire department, and you'd think that Mandeville is elevated so it wouldn't be flooded, but Ward Avenue was flooded up to the roofs. Fire department went in and rescued 7 persons.
Okay, so let's talk now a little
They
bit about what's gonna happen in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. Those of us in the diaspora, a lot of us are looking to help and give and
okay,
make
they have established a website. There's only one single website. It's called supportjamaica.gov.jm. That's the only legitimate site for donations to be made.
Okay, then. So if anybody else send you any
supportjamaica.gov.jm. Exactly. There's no GoFundMe or anything out there for anybody. It's supportjamaica.gov.jm.
so let's talk a little bit of the foolishness now. How much bread did you buy, Jillian, for Hurricane
None.
Melissa?
Listen, Pat, last week when everybody was running up and down going to supermarket, I decided I was not going anywhere. I was going to my regular supermarket on Saturday. I wasn't going to buy any meat and thing because I was afraid of the electricity.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I still have power. I did and going, but my bought some extra ice, so that's in there, and we're not going in there. But I was not into the panic buying and the whole heap of foolishness, Pat. Plus, I can't afford it anyway. What is here, we eat. I still have food in my fridge can eat, and we have the dry stuff. We're managing.
Okay, so
I also need to tell you, Pat, earlier today, the Minister of Local Government had said there are 6,000 persons in shelters.
Mhm.
That figure has climbed to 15,000.
Yeah, I was about to say, initially, most of the people said they were not going to go to any shelters because, they've been through all of this before and there's no need to go.
Yes.
Talk about the people in Port Royal.
And then there are some I think some still decided to sit out there. We don't know anything. We haven't heard anything yet about what's going on over there. But there was the minister mentioned that there was some in St. Elizabeth who at the last minute when the storm was almost there were asking for transportation to come and take them out of the area, which it was proving difficult to do because transportation was arranged earlier for you to come out, but you're waiting until the storm is right on you to call and ask for help.
I
don't know if they were helped.
I saw one report where they said the bus went out there and only one person, one dege person.
Yes, we saw that one too.
That is absolutely crazy. All right, so talking about more about now that it's been. I mean, some people still going through because it's gonna take a little while and it's gonna head to Cuba out into the waters next.
Yes,
what are
that's
some
where
of the
it's heading.
important things that you think that those of us who are not in Jamaica right now need to be thinking about connected with Hurricane Melissa and Jamaica?
It's just what it will be need for the needs of the persons who have been affected. So it will be roofing materials, replacement for what they have lost, whether clothing, appliances, because I am sure there are quite a few persons who have lost everything. I mean, we're hoping they would have secured their birth certificates and passports and stuff like that. But as far as the things in the house, once your roof goes, how do you save anything? How do you protect anything? So it's about finding replacements, helping to help them to get back on their feet. The transport minister had said they are going to do an assessment at Norman Manley Airport tomorrow, and if there's an all clear, it will be opened on Thursday to allow for emergency relief flights, not commercial flights. So nobody not to run go to airport and get in a flight going home.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on the assessment tomorrow of the airport, Norman Manley, it will be open on Thursday to take in emergency relief supplies.
That's because
thanks to international.
Because Kingston was not as greatly affected by the hurricane.
Affected.
So
right. There are reports that Sangster lost its part of its roof.
Oh boy.
But Kingston, they say, depending on the assessment, it will depend on the assessment tomorrow when they get all their equipment back online. It could could be open on Thursday for emergency relief flights only.
Okay, then. Well, Miss Gillian Horton, thank you so much for your up-to-the-minute, on-point report on exactly what's happening on the ground in Jamaica. Oh, by the way, I went through
You're most welcome.
I went through Hurricane Gilbert, right? And my family sent
Yes.
me copious amounts of bully beef and saltfish. So if there's anybody out
I
there,
think a lot of us got tired of the bully beef.
I was about to say, if anybody need any way to cook bully beef or saltfish, fricassee, ground stew, steam,
Contact you.
I know how to do it. So you can check in with me and I can send you all of the different recipes on how to make all of that work.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh, there's one thing, Pat. There's one thing I forgot to mention. The parish disaster coordinator in Westmoreland, we heard she suffered what might have been a stroke. So she's in hospital now getting treatment. And I don't know if you heard about this one, but over in St. Mary, somebody stole the ATM, which was located a few meters from the police station.
Oh my goodness, they stole the
Jamaicans
ATM.
are the best. In the middle of the storm, they stole the ATM.
Jamaican people are a special set.
We are the best. We are the best.
All right, my friend. Thank you so much for this update.
You're most welcome, my sister.
Really, really appreciate it. Oh, have you heard from our friends in St. Elizabeth?
Not a word.
Oh my goodness.
Not a word,
Oh my
which is
goodness.
concerning.
Yeah, we have to make sure that we find out, because that's our spot that they hang out at, but we want to make sure that our friends have been okay, that nothing untoward has happened to them. So keep me posted on that, all right? And say hi to the rest of the Taylorites for me.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, Jillian. Nice to hear from you. And thanks for the update.
All right.
Okie dokie. That's my good friend, Jillian Horton, Taylorite, reporting live from Kingston, Jamaica on Hurricane Melissa and all that has happened with it. We want to thank her for that very comprehensive report on all of the latest that happened. Got this song one yesterday. Let me play a little bit more of it today, because just, to kind of energize us and so on.
Guys are in here, but this is not a Kaiso. This is a one-drop message, a special report for our family in Jamaica. Melissa is at the door, and she planned to overstay. Lord of mercy, batten down Jamaica. The whole Caribbean family, we standing with you. Hear the rhythm. The sky get dark over Kingston town. Hurricane Melissa, she's slowing down. They say she go over for 5 long days. That is a heavy, heavy price to pay. The shelters are open, the country on alert. We praying to Jah that nobody get hurt. Batten down the arches, the zinc, the board. We're calling on the name of the Lord. Hold on, Jamaica. Hold on strong. The Caribbean family singing this song. We send it one love, we send it pure prayer. In this time, we care. Jah guide and protect you. From mountain to coast, is the strength of the people we love the most. Remember the Bahamas, the pain they feel. When Hurricane Dorian just wouldn't leave. That storm that overstayed 2019. The Abacos and Grand Bahama, a terrible scene.
This is Reggae Global Radio on a Tuesday afternoon.
Destruction was vast.
in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. And you know, us in the diaspora, we are mobilizing. And here in South Florida, the Broward County has put together their Hurricane Melissa Caribbean relief, and they're looking for tarps, generators, trash bags, canned food, non-perishable food, flashlights, batteries, sleeping bags, work gloves, solar-powered lights, tents, industrial sponges, water, first aid kits, hygiene kits, washcloths, and deodorant. This initiative, of course, organized by our own Alexandra P. Davis, Broward County Commissioner for District 7. And you can drop off these items at the Miramar Branch Library and Education Center in Miramar, or you can go to the Southwest Regional Library in Pembroke Pines as well. And for more information, just go to broward.org. That's broward.org. Welcoming adorable Margie to our program. Nice to have you here on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show. So a Hurricane Melissa recap show, pointing you to all of the ways that you can assist. And I found this so interesting because, you know, I had a whole show planned before we decided that we were going to dedicate it to Hurricane Melissa and the information connected with it. On today's date in 1858, Macy's department store opened its first store in New York City. Their gross for the day, $11.06. Yeah. But anyway, as we continue to highlight the different organizations helping with hurricane relief, helping Jamaica in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, the Greater Fort Lauderdale Diaper Bank is urgently responding to the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. As a nonprofit centered on dignity, family care, and crisis relief, this mission is especially close to their hearts. Their president is Jamaican, and many of their volunteers and supporters have deep family roots on the island. They have a GoFundMe that they have set up, and they've decided to use that GoFundMe because normally they process their donations through Kindful, but that's a US based nonprofit. So the GoFundMe allows them to correctly classify their international aid with the IRS. So you can just go to their GoFundMe and doing that. You can also give them physical donations, collecting in-kind donations at 8664 Southwest 56th Street in Cooper City. 8664 Southwest 55th Street in Cooper City. And coincidentally, that's right down the street from me. And I do have some donations that I want to drop off there. Brittany is in charge of that. 321-368-3891. That's 321-368-3891. They need non-perishable food like rice, canned goods, tuna soups, bottled water, and electrolyte drinks, baby and adult diapers, wipes and infant formula, feminine hygiene and incontinence products, hygiene kits like soap, toothpaste, shampoo, deodorant, first aid items, bandages, antiseptics, gloves, tarps, plastic sheeting, rope, flashlights, lanterns, batteries, power banks, cleaning supplies, including bleach, disinfectant wipes and trash bags, blankets, towels, and ponchos, mosquito repellents and sunscreen, and for the kids, new toys. Oh, yeah, new toys in packaging for the kids. If you don't have the products on hand, you can give them financial donations. If you give them $25, that goes towards diapers and hygiene for a child and a senior, a child or a senior. $50 supplies food and water for a family. $100 will take care of home repairs and storm recovery materials, and $500 goes to relief support for multiple families. So the Greater Fort Lauderdale Diaper Bank, they have a GoFundMe set up, gofundme.com/F support Jamaica Hurricane Melissa relief. All right. Yes. So check them out. Althea, welcome to the program. SBPR, welcome to the program as well. We are just focusing on Hurricane Melissa, its aftermath, and how you can help, the various resources that you can give your donations to.
Yeah, man. I mean, someone I call some a sit. And right now, I'm going to sing about my beautiful island and my place of birth. Sing with me. Land, wood, and water. How we the good reggae music start, yeah. Hey, dance a keep. Whole heap of people block off the street. Them say, Jamaica nice. Hey, Jamaica sweet. Nobody talk about all the sweet can. With the gun, man, I sell down the street. And in the year if you love Jamaica. And in the year if you love Jamaica. Bust a blank if you know you love Jamaica. Blank if you know you love Jamaica. We say honey in the year if you love Jamaica. And in the year if you love Jamaica.
I want to say a special good afternoon to all my Taylorite friends checking out. People like Navi, I know you're with us. And it's so great to have you. Good afternoon, DJ Jacko. Also great to have you with us on this Tuesday afternoon as well.
Look on in jelly. Fi full your belly, you drink jelly water till your belly gets swelly. Look on the yaki, look on the tree. Hockey and saltfish dumpling off of me.
The worst hurricane to ever touch down in Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa, made her way through today. I think she's heading off to sea right now. Our friends in Cuba and the Bahamas are going to be feeling the effects soon.
If you know you love Jamaica, we say honey na the
if you love Jamaica, you want to help the people there. We have various organizations here in the diaspora that are helping.
Jamaica, blank if you know you love Jamaica. UK people love Jamaica. Everybody in the world love Jamaica. USA people love Jamaica. Everybody in the world love Jamaica. Canada
and one of the
love Jamaica. Everybody in the world.
Key organizations here in South Florida, Jamaican Women of Florida, have organized a Hurricane Melissa Caribbean relief effort And they have drop-off locations at Walker's Chiropractic and Wellness Center, 8844 Miramar Parkway in Miramar, and at Juicy Patty's locations in Miramar, Hollywood, Lauderhill, Lauderdale Lake, Sunrise, Davie, West Palm, Green Acres, and Coral Springs.
Jamaica.
You can also drop off supplies at the Thomas Ed Learning Center, 2655 South State Road 7 in Wellington. They need tarps, they need generators, they need trash bags, canned foods, non-perishable foods, flashlight, batteries, sleeping bags, work gloves, solar-powered lights, tents, industrial sponges, water, professional first aid kits, washcloths, deodorants, hygiene kits, including hairbrushes, toothbrushes, and toothpaste, shampoo, and soap.
Jamaica. Blank if you know you love Jamaica.
If you love Jamaica and you want to make sure that the people down there who have been severely affected by Hurricane Melissa, please, please, please make your donations. There's also an official government website if you want to just go that route as well. supportjamaica.gov.jm. That's supportjamaica.gov.jm. But the organizations that we're telling you about today are very reputable and have been doing disaster relief. So we know that if you give them here in the South Florida area your supplies, your money, your efforts, because a lot of them need people to volunteer to help pack, like the GEM people I know are doing that. The organizations that we're telling you about are reputable as well. In the meantime and in between time, from Mr. Vegas's brand new album, Ghetto Reggae, Land of My Birth, the remake.
This is the land of my birth. I said this is the land of my birth. I said this is Jamaica, my Jamaica. This is the land of my birth. This is the land of my birth. I said this is the land of my birth. I said this is Jamaica, my Jamaica. I will never leave your shores. I will never run away. I'm living the black and the green and the gold. You hear I say, our nation faced a lot of trial, but we stood the test of time. So put up on the one and sing along. This is Jamaica, my Jamaica. I had them cut me never string or something now runway. Had them cut me never string or something now runway. Yam a banana, yam me liver, some me nah runway. Yam a banana, yam me liver, some me nah go nowhere. Nah go nowhere. Nah go nowhere.
Miss Sharon is joining us, Visionaire International.
This is the land of my birth.
Thank you for checking in, my friend, on this hurricane relief
This is the land of my birth.
afternoon here on Reggae Global Radio.
Land of my birth. I said this is the land of my birth.
Mr. Vegas featuring Animals, the remake of Eric Donaldson's big festival song, the best one of all time, Land of My Birth.
Some run left them yard and live like dog a road. Sometimes it's rough, but we learn to work hard.
And Mr. Vegas actually
And go live like a fraud.
left Florida, went to New York, but headed back home in time to be there
Can big up every yard man. You're proud of where you come from, sing
to make sure that he could take care of his business in Jamaica.
I had them cut me never string or something nah runway. Had them cut me never string or something nah runway. Yam a banana, yam me liver, something nah runway. This is Jamaica, my Jamaica.
And there was so much misinformation connected with Hurricane Melissa from people who just, I guess, like Jillian mentioned earlier, wanting to get likes on your page and followers and hits and whatever. From the Jamaica Information Service, we're still in a disaster in Jamaica. I would like to encourage you to use social media responsibly. Use reliable news sources for photos of Hurricane Melissa. landfall and the areas hardest hit. Please verify first. A very good source is PBCJA on Facebook. My good friend Joan Andrea Hutchinson is connected with that one, or the Jamaica Information Service. Also, be conscious that relatives overseas are looking on and photos can be mentally disturbing. Have some compassion. I saw a post earlier today that just, riled me up. This hurricane, what they call him, storm chaser guy, talking about he was leaving from one part of Jamaica going to the next, and he had to find somewhere to shelter and looking for some place that had, concrete, blah blah blah, Halstead, Kofat, and he went to this guest house, and the person who owned it only spoke patois, so it was very difficult for him to communicate. But eventually, he used sign language to figure it out. I'm like, man. Anyway, but I can't say what I wanted to tell him on the radio, right? I can't. But I'm just saying, a lot of this stuff going on. A lot of AI things being posted of things that did not happen, are not happening. I dropped my paper. Oh, I'm looking for my. Oh, here it is, right? If it was a snake, it would have bitten me. Good thing. Speaking of which, one of the reports that has come out is that be very careful in Kingston, St. Elizabeth, those parishes, because guess what happened? The crocodile, they might be out in full force. And, some of their, habitats have been compromised. So you need to make sure that if you see them, don't mess with them. Don't try to take them on or anything like that. So if you're in Jamaica and you're checking us out, because I know we have on Reggae Global Radio a lot of people who join us from Jamaica, please, 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 don't try to be no hero or nothing like that. All right? I'm just saying. The only way you should try to be a hero right now is if you're going to be helping with hurricane relief. And right here in the city of Lauderhill here in South Florida, as I welcome my friend Hope, Miss Hope D out of London. Nice to see you, Hoopy, always. But anyway, talking about more hurricane relief, needing tarps, generators, trash bags, canned food, non-perishable foods, flashlights, batteries, sleeping bags, work gloves, solar-powered lights, tents, industrial sponges, water, professional first aid kits, hygiene kits, washcloths, and deodorant. City of Lauderhill, you can drop it off at the City Hall on Oakland Park Boulevard, Veterans Park on 50th Street, John Mullings Park on Northwest 55th Avenue, Westwind Park on 82nd Avenue, St. George Park on 8th Street, Joyce Road to the Light on 40th Avenue, that's in the Lauderhill Mall, and at the Dutch Pot Jamaican Restaurant, all of the locations. Of course, the City of Lauderhill has quite a number of city officials that have a Jamaican heritage, including the mayor, Commissioner John T., Commissioner Richard Campbell, and they're good. They're good about helping the community. We're all helping Jamaica, so you can drop off your stuff at all of those locations that we just mentioned.
Me love Jamaica, me not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, We wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Represent where you born. Tune up hurricane and star. From the time red chop, me no matter about tax man, still a hustler than a guan. Jamaican of the link to the link, they can Canadian, American, England. Make sure say when they are foreign and hustle, mama visit Western Union. Don't make with build up with foundation. All the hard man, them fear of ambition. Don't flash out all the money back, SSP, anything comes and ammunition. Real Jamaican, no show me your one. No matter which part of the world where you stand. You no matter what them want to say about Jamaica, me sing it out loud, come proud to be one. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love. We wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Pick up the youth we are white car glass. Youth we are trying always to come last. Don't give up, don't give up. Jimmy Cliff tell him many rivers to cross. Help out your sister if she get lost. Don't turn your face to the grass and pass. Show love to the elders, respect to can them pave the way in the past. Some man go on like say them better than people. Through them a drive a one vehicle. Vanity make them move evil. It easier for a camel pass through the eye of the eagle. Than the rich because sit down in a heaven and bitch. That now work. Can you me ever hungry again? Me a walk and look for every aki tree me a serve. Jamaica love. We wanna feel Jamaica love. Peace. Everybody wanna visit.
And from a report from the Observer from a half an hour ago, it says, as Hurricane Melissa continued its passage across Jamaica after making landfall in the southwest of the island on Tuesday, winds were intensifying in some eastern parishes, including Kingston. When they visited downtown Kingston, waves were still pushing copious amounts of water onto the shore, and there were downed trees as the winds intensified. Hurricane Melissa doing a number on Jamaica, the biggest storm to ever hit Jamaica in recent times. And in other news, though, we want to just mark some things that we celebrate. On today's date in 1974, Ken Booth, the Jamaican reggae artist, was at #1 on the UK singles chart with his song by Bread, Everything I Own. Yeah, we got to focus on some of the good stuff too, right? Yeah. Ken Booth was #1 on today's date in 1974 in the UK.
You sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest years I ever knew is all the years I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my own, and I would give anything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know that won't let you go, and taking it all for granted?
Celebrating a big victory for Ken Booth, his song being #1 in the UK on today's date in 1974. We're also celebrating a reggae icon on his birthday today, Mr. Bob Andy.
I've got to go back home. This couldn't be my home. It must be somewhere else, or I would kill myself. 'Cause I I can't get a job to get bread. That's why I've got to go back home. If I've got to walk, if I've got to sing,
I've got to go back home, and I will, because I'm going to help with the Hurricane Melissa relief. So if anything that they need from me, I'll go back home and take care of it. To all the Jamaicans in the diaspora.
got to leave this land. I've got to find myself on some.
Oh man, and I think I lost my Instagram feed because of that song that I was just playing from Bob Andy. Come on now. Oh, come on now. Let's try again and see if we'll get back on there live. And I had such a great connection going on there. But yeah, that's what happens when you're doing live radio. They think you're trying to steal the people's music or something. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just playing the music so that people can enjoy it. But in the meantime and in between time, let's switch to Caruso then, since they don't like me playing Bob Andy.
Me nah go this Jamaica, no, 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 no. Nah go sell me country, no, no, no. Now, let me tell you about this place I live, Jamaica, my homeland. It's the most beautiful place here on earth, down here in the Caribbean. Visitors may come and go, lot of things they want to know. Up on the mountain where the cool breeze blow, and my farm is where the vegetables grow. I'm singing about Jamaica, 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 land we love. I'm singing about Jamaica, Jamaica, golden sun that shines from above. Jamaica, Jamaica, it's the place that you should be. Jamaica is paradise, can't you see? Incense and wind, a blue hole for your old Choco Cove, Duns River and 9 miles too. Chill on the beach, oh my, the sky so clear, sipping dragon stout and red stripe. Later on we head down to Blue Mountain Peak to get the dark coffee that tastes so sweet. The overproof rum make you feel so fine. Try a bottle of the St. Best wine. I'm singing about Jamaica, 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 land we love. I'm singing about Jamaica, Jamaica, golden sun that shines from above. Jamaica, Jamaica, it's the place that.
So we dedicated this afternoon show to
is paradise.
focusing on Jamaica, the effects of Melissa, and how you can help.
August 1st to 6th, Emancipendence Jubilee, when no one nation is
Caruso music
free.
on this Tuesday afternoon here on Reggae Global Radio and the Montague Show. And since I had so many of my Taylorites checking in this afternoon, you know, of course, I'm going to end with our group out of Taylor Hall, featuring our own Alden Trapper John Stewart, the Bloodfire Posse. Me, I'm just a rubber-dub soldier fighting to keep the rockers alive. Hasta la bye-bye, everybody.
Fighting to keep the rockers alive. Oh, I'm just a rubber-dub soldier, fighting to keep the rockers alive.
Thanks for checking back in, Hopi. Yeah. Playing this one for all of the Taylorites, the Bloodfire Posse. I'm just a rubber-dub soldier trying to keep the rockers alive. Celebrating the best of who we are.
If it means that I have to be matter which control, because I'm just a rubber-dub soldier, fighting to keep the rockers alive. If it means that I have to be working from another till 5. Certain rebel.